Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Tammy, and we're going to read a book today called Flying Fingers, written by Margaret Fraser and illustrated by Teresa Colgan Lawrence. Clea didn't like her first grandparents' day at school. Her grand, whose name was Hannah, didn't look like the other grandparents who came along. Even Clea's best friend giggled and said, "Wow, is that really your grand?" Clea felt embarrassed, but Gran just smiled at everyone and gave Clea's hand a special squeeze. Nothing seemed to embarrass Gran. She even played the clarinet in a jazz band named Hannah and the Hot Dogs. She told Clea that she loved it when there were big crowds of people listening. Clea played the piano, but not in a band and not with lots of people listening. Gran loved to hear Clea play. "Let's hear your flying fingers on the keys, Clea," she said. She had made up a special tune for Clea called Flying Fingers. Clea practiced her tune at Gran's place while Gran played along with her. That was the only time Clea played in front of anyone except her mom and dad. One weekend, Clea and her mom and dad went to a jazz festival. Hannah and the Hot Dogs were going to perform there. All around the little town, people were playing music. All the streets were decorated with balloons and streamers. "It's just like a great big party," said Clea. The next day was sunny and warm, and Clea and her parents went to a jazz picnic in a park at the top of a hill. Bands were playing and large crowds were gathered around them. Some people were playing instruments that Clea had never even seen before. Clea, Mom, Dad, and Gran went back down the hill in the jazz bus. Some people were still playing their instruments. Clea wished she knew the songs, but she was too shy to ask. Then a friend of Gran's showed her how to play a kazoo. It sounded like blowing through a comb with paper around it. "This is easy," Clea said, buzzing away. "It's a lot easier than playing the clarinet," laughed Gran. The next morning, there was going to be a grand street parade. Clea's mom and dad said they would watch and wave. "What about you, Clea?" asked Gran. "Will you march with me?" Clea wasn't sure. "It'll be fun," promised Gran. "You can play the kazoo." "Okay," said Clea. "I will." On the last afternoon, Clea and her mom and dad went to watch Hannah and the Hot Dogs performing in the Civic Center. Just before the last tune, the pianist fell ill and had to leave the stage. Clea's gran went over to the microphone. "Clea, we need your flying fingers," she said. Clea went red. Mom smiled and said, "You can do it." "She's here," called Dad. Clea walked slowly up to the stage. "This is a little tune named Flying Fingers," said Gran, "and my granddaughter Clea will be playing the piano." Clea sat down and began playing the tune. The whole band joined in. When they had finished, the audience clapped and stamped and yelled for more, so they played it again. Someone rushed up and took Clea's photo with the band. "You're a real performer now," said Gran. Clea was still excited when she got back to school and told her friends Tessa and Kate what had happened. She showed them the photo. "Let's start our own band," she said. "We'll call it Clea and the Cool Cats." When Clea and the Cool Cats played in the school gym, sometimes her gran joins in too. Now Clea thinks Grandparents' Day is great. Boys and girls, thank you so much for listening to our story. And when it's Grandparents' Day at your school, maybe you have talented grandparents that can come and enjoy and play music or enjoy the day with you guys, and you just have fun. All right, thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.